So we're just gonna go. Long time no speak, a lot has changed, and I'm not gonna dive into that today in this video, but I do want to come on here and just give a little late night devotional, late night speak talk, because it is late here. I'll show you what time it is. On my clock it is 10:09, and I just re-uploaded all of my YouTube videos that I deleted. I privated my videos back in, I want to say October. I just wanted a clean break. For the last 2 years, I've been having this internal dialogue, internal conversation within myself of, who am I? For so long, I've allowed other people to tell me who I was, what I was going to do, how my future was going to end up, and every single time it has not happened in the way that they have expected, mainly because it's negative. A lot of people have put upon me their negative ideas on how my life will turn out because of who I am. And surprise, surprise, because of who I am, I have been successful. And so the last straw happened about 2 years ago. There was a couple in which I admired, but they did nothing but tore me down. They told me I wasn't showing up as a wife. I wasn't showing up as a mom. I wasn't showing up as a student. Nothing that I did was good enough. But I, at the time, thought that what they were giving me was something that was valuable. They want the best for me. They wanted good for me. They were people that I idolized. I wanted to be like. Switcheroo around, their whole entire life crumbled. And when that happened, when I tell you my life then was like, for so long, these people said negative things about me. And it's not like people haven't said negative things about me. People haven't said things that have hurt my feelings. But here's the difference, is that I wanted these people in my life. They were of importance. They still are of importance, but they're from afar. And so when that happened, it just re-entered the question, who am I? And social media was something that I have been on social media a long time. Your girl has been on social media. Your girl has a footprint on social media that I am very embarrassed by. What do you need, Dylan? And we're back. I don't know what I was saying. I really don't know what I was saying. Always had people say negative things about me. I've always had people not really believe in me until I am successful. And then they're like, you know what, girl? I was always a cheerleader. No, the hell you weren't. Excuse me, I'm so confused. There is only so much a girl can take. And for once, you know what I was thinking? Who am I? I'm alone. And I can say that without feeling like I need to cry, be sad, anything like that. Who am I? I am alone. I came into this world alone. I have gone through my life alone. And obviously I have my beautiful children with me. And I continue to put people in my life who continue to make me feel alone. And I don't want that anymore. I want to be surrounded by love. I want to be surrounded by family. I want to be surrounded by friends, people who love and adore your girl. I am tired of feeling isolated. I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of people, like, for example, I have had relationships, whether they be platonic or romantic, where it's ended bad. And these people will come back to me and tell me that they had so much fun. That I was so much fun. And I'm like, oh, really? Because I was traumatized. What do you mean? All you remember is the good stuff. When I left with the bad stuff. Interesting. I had a relationship that ended so bad. I was left with nothing. And I mean, nothing. And this person has come back and said, you know what, I don't regret you one bit. And I'm like, I regret you. I regret even looking your direction. the whole point of this is that I don't want to be alone anymore. Who am I has been alone. That is past tense. Now moving forward, I am growth. I am resilience. I have so much that I have achieved, so much that I have to achieve, and life is so short. I wanted to know the time span of what is the average person's life, besides if you were to die at a young age or something, cancer pops. What is the average lifespan? It's 78 years old. And then I was like, I wonder how much time I have left, as in, like, if I was a cell phone, what was my percentage on? When I tell you, 70%, 70% to me is that I'm almost dead. I can't even plug myself back in because 30% of my life is out the freaking door. Girly pop, what are we gonna do? I want to make a stance. I am done allowing other people to tell me who I am and making it my reality. My words and who I present myself will do that from now on. And I've said in the past, I've had like a weird relationship with social media these last 10 years. But before then, I tell you what, I would post anything. I was rage baiting. I was not saying the nicest things. You know what? Your girl was the original Candace Owens. Not anymore. I'm smarter than that. I picked up a book and I'm educated. Social media has always been an outlet, and I allowed somebody's words to make me feel insecure about what I posted. And I just took maybe an hour of looking at my old videos, looking at the funny things that I posted, the things that I edited, the time that I spent, and I just watched it. And I was just like, this girl is so freaking funny. I just need to follow through. I really do. I need to stop tippy-toeing, trying to pretend to be something that I'm not. Your girl is all grown up. When I look back at my videos from like 2019, 2018, oh my goodness, I was a baby. I have grown so much. Obviously, those videos are private. You can't watch them. I barely can watch them, even though they're funny and hilarious. I now want to move forward. I now know the value that I hold within myself and the things that I can bring forth. I'm tired of just focusing on what other people have thrown my direction. Like I said, let's just point out all the things that I've achieved. I have 4 degrees, high school, that I deserve that high school one that came with trauma. Associates, girl, yeah. Bachelor's, yeah, yes. And before you question, master's. I got my master's degrees. And also, I graduated from the foster care system. Girl, how many people do you know that was born into the foster care system and then graduate from the foster care system? Been to many foster homes. Adopted once, didn't work out. You know what? Crap happens. That's me. I had a child at a young age, barely made it past the teens. I was a baby. I have never been to jail. And I think, no offense to my siblings, but I think I'm the only one that hasn't gone to jail. I went to JDC, like Juvenile Detention Center, but they could not keep me. They could not keep your girl very long because I don't fit the circle. Side note, I decided that I was going to go see a psychiatrist, right? Because I was like, something's wrong. Something up here is not tick-tocking, and I need to know what it is. And I'm sitting there and I'm talking. And he's just like, yep. I'm like, okay, I'm going to tell you what I think it is, and then I want you to tell me if I'm right or not. Okay. I was like, OCD and a little bit of autism. And he was like, I can diagnose you with OCD. He's like, but I can't. Autism takes a little bit more of a second visit for us to get down there. But I would love to have a second visit. And I was like, no, I don't want a second visit. I was like, you gave me all the information I need. There's nothing more that I need from you. And he's like, so you don't want to have a second visit? I was like, no, because you gave me what I need. I now know what is wrong with me. Not wrong. I know what makes me tick differently. Finally, 29 years later, We now know what is up with me. And he was just like, you are odd. And I was like, I am an odd person. And he was, I am an odd person. And that's just that. There's not much you can do with it. I've always known my brain ticked a little bit differently. I have been afraid of the dark for as long as I can remember. People would ask why. Girl, I don't know why. I don't know why. It's just a phobia that I freaking have. I just don't like when things are pitch black. This is just unknown. What's going on in there? Who knows? You will never see me in a forest at night. And if you do see something that looks like me, it ain't me. I promise you that. Now run. Run real fast. Anywho, like I said, odd. I'm very, very odd. I'm an odd person. But I'm also very educated. I'm very smart. And I know what I'm freaking doing. Otherwise, I would have failed already. Which I haven't, besides math. Math will... You want to see me fail? Put a math problem in front of me. Your girl... I would rather bite into some jean jackets than do some math. No, thank you. But to end this video, because I'm just yabba gabba dabbing, a lot of things has changed. I am doing everything for the better of me and my future, and I'm being selfish. I am done allowing other people to tell me who I am. That's the main thing. Who am I? I am a person who was born into a world that already had their predestined ideas on who I was supposed to be. And through all the mask and whizzles and tasks and trials that have been set forth in front of me to make me fail so that they were right, I have prevailed. I am the cockroach. That is what I am. I am a cockroach that won't die. Everything works out in my freaking favor. I promise you. And there's not a person out there that can deny that. Your girl's just something different. Be prepared for more videos. I'm going to get back into it. And to you haters, you know who you are. Your video's coming soon. And I will expose everything that I've been gathering for the last 10 years. Love you. Bye.